It's called the Loving Justice Plan, and it's more than 100 pages long. Caring Society Executive Director Cindy Blackstock says their plan is the result of months of deep consultations with First Nations communities.
We did a national consultation outside of Ontario. We got over 105 submissions from First Nations governments, from First Nations organizations, experts, elders, and young people. Their voices are threaded throughout that whole document. And ours actually is based on how do we stop Canada's discrimination and prevent it from happening again.
In contrast, Blackstock says Ottawa's plan is only 22 pages long and largely based on affidavits from a handful of federal civil servants. Nevertheless, the two plans are similar in the funding they call for to address long-term reform in First Nations child and family services. Canada's plan proposes $27 billion from 2027 to 2034 for regions outside of Ontario. The Caring Society and Children's Chiefs Commission's plan calls for $17.5 billion over 5 years. At a press conference in Ottawa on Monday, Indigenous Services Minister Mandy Galmasti said the government is open to working with both the Caring Society and Children's Chiefs Commission. But Blackstock says this has not really been the case so far. From what herself and Vuntut Gwitchin First Nation Chief Pauline Frost, who is chair of the Children's Chiefs Commission, have experienced.
However, their legal submissions have actually said there's no utility in talking to the Caring Society or AFN, and they only wanted to meet with Chief Frost 2 times and felt that was sufficient.
In the coming days, Blackstock says her organization will be doing a more detailed analysis of the government's plan.
In fairness, in 22 pages, there's a lot of questions that we have that aren't answered in that document. That's one of the key pieces, is what are the decisions Canada's holding for itself? What is the discretion that they're giving on those decisions? And how is it holding itself accountable to stop hurting our kids? Those are the big 3 that we need to nail down.
Fraser Needham, APTN National News, Ottawa.